What's the deal, man? It's the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV, man. Back again with another video. And you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the DNTV Nation supporting this channel, get the channel to 5,000 subscribers. Like I said, the baby chains will be returning. You know what I'm saying? We got a good, we're going to just do a whole live stream for it. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I might start doing promos on this channel, still debating. I don't know how I want to go about doing them. I kind of just want to keep it the way it is. We just cut it on and get straight to Dwayne McClain. But, you know, hey, we got to make the money, man, stretch it out. So let me know, I want to know in the comment section, should we just keep this channel the way as is? Or, you know, I really think it might end up happening, you know what I'm saying? Just doing like, you know, $20 promos on this channel, you know what I'm saying, 15-second clips. But who knows how that goes. And I like this channel monetized, so if you want to do that, I probably have to end up charging because I have to end up editing a little more, but make sure the music's clean and stuff like that. But that's another story. Let me know what y'all think about that before we move on with that. But yeah, for the day's video, man, we're going to be talking about quite a few different topics. I got a little bit of time, you know what I'm saying? So I said, you know, let me get these videos knocked out. And, you know, I was going to go on just the celebrity gossip, you know what I mean? And it's all for entertainment purposes, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like if the celebrity is going to be here to entertain us, cool. I do know that a celebrity do like to plant. Because let me tell y'all something. The celebrity is a enemy to the human society. Celebrity, the corporation, the government are not our friends. It's us versus them. They want to use us continuously so we can end up being these, you know, mindless bots out here, basically debt slaves, and they'll continue working to build them up. And so it's they're going to try to find ways to manipulate us. So basically, we're enemies, but they don't like us, but they know they got to use us. So we just got to, once you understand that, you got to look at everything differently from every place, from where you work, everything. And only way really around this to really defeat this would be to get our own spots or come up with our own government or move out. But if we're going to continue to be in this game that they created, we're going to have to start identifying the people who are not against us and using them for what they're really there for and making sure that they're doing their jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like if we have a government, we need to check our government. You know what I'm saying? It's all, I feel like society do need to be governed. And I'm going way off on this topic, but it's all connected. So if people feel like I'm ranting, I apologize. But all in all, everything I'm saying is all connected to how the celebrity needs to be kept in check to continue to entertain us. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just got to make sure if I'm going to be blogging on this celebrity gossip stuff, I got to do this due diligence for my personal reasons. You know what I'm saying? So the government needs to be in check by that, because I do feel like society does need like a governing system. But we need to find ways around it, and we need to learn how to start banding together. That's why they always keep us separate. And that's why they keep the celebrity in our face with this type of stuff and have people like me blogging on it and stuff. But they don't understand I'm going to use that celebrity to blog, but I'm also going to put these information and tidbits in here so you can leave with that as well. You're not just leaving with a celebrity gossip and not getting to understand that, hey, this celebrity here is to throw me off, keep me distracted, and keep me from working with people. It's there to keep me, you know what I'm saying, spending my money and spending my time and wasting my time as well. And there's nothing wrong with escaping. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every day as a person, especially goal chasing, you need like 1 day off, maybe 2 days, and the time out your day to play the game, watch some TV, drink a beer or something. You know what I'm saying? Spend some time with some family members and to detox your brain. And if you want to detox your brain by watching YouTube for some time, that's fine. Just don't spend all your day doing it, all right? So, had to say that, man. If you want to fast forward to that, cool, man. But I gave y'all some good information, man. But anyways, celebrity gossip. One thing I seen was Gucci Mane talk about he didn't plan talking about JEEZY's friend on stage. They did a versus. Now, let me tell y'all something. I do personally believe this is not the real Gucci, all right? I feel like this Gucci is clearly a fake. He's not the real one, you know what I'm saying? And I do believe that versus with him and JEEZY was staged. Now, I've been doing a lot of research on Gucci and JEEZY, and come to find out, JEEZY and Gucci Mane were both in the brotherhood at a very early stage. And I'm gonna break this down on my other channel. We're gonna do, I'm gonna just rename it to in-depth analysis of the Gucci versus JEEZY beef. All right, so that's where I do my in-depth of photos and history to basically let y'all know that it was one big stage. Gucci and JEEZY were both down the brotherhood, and they are still continuously. But I do feel like the character Gucci is living now, and the real person, Raydrick Davis, is gone. I don't believe this is Raydrick Davis, okay? That's Gucci Mane's real name. I do believe this person here is staged, and that's why I never agree with the verses. I watched the verses. That was not Raydrick Davis swag. If you watch that verses with JEEZY and Gucci, that was not Raydrick Davis swag. There was times in there where he was rapping JEEZY's material. He was just doing weird stuff. If you watch this Gucci man, since he has came home, you notice the difference in him. You notice he's not the same. Is that all that confidence is gone. Now, I do be hating on the clone. I have been listening to a lot of the music of the 1017 on my time when I want to wind down and take a break from, you know, my goals and stuff in life. I listen to the Gucci, and the clone he actually got some good tracks. He doesn't have that oomph to the music like the old Ray J Davis did. He doesn't have that street to it. He doesn't have that catchiness to it, that feel. Because Gucci had a lot of songs that were Ray J Davis had a lot of songs that was not commercial, but was real catchy. You know, like my song, Get My Trap House, the beat, everything. I don't think the clone can replicate any of that. The whole entire voice sounds different. So that Gucci and versus JEEZY versus, I feel like it was staged. And I do feel like Gucci, or the clone, is pretty much not telling the truth in this situation. My personal opinion, that because I feel like he planned to say his name. That's what I want to say. I feel like he planned to say all that. And I feel like the entire verses was planned. It just looked weird. You know what I'm saying? Gucci was supposed to come home as this changed individual, more mature, more well thought out, older person. At least that's what the people say. Anytime you ask anybody about Clone Gucci, about him being in shape, getting his life together, not doing crazy stuff, the first thing the person on the street will argue is that Gucci is just trying to change, bro. Gucci's just trying to be a different person. Gucci's just trying to, he's trying to grow. Black people can't grow. We can't mature as people. I'm like, that is true. Then you get this clone get on stage and he will say stuff like, dig your partner up. All right. Now, don't get it twisted. We can try to change and end up becoming different people. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we get put in a situation where, emotions flare up and you will say and do things that you're not normally capable of doing. But if you're in that, I will give him more credit and leeway with that argument if he was a little bit younger. Gucci was 38. No, he was 40 when he did that. So he was 40 during the verses. He was already did his time in the prison systems. He's already gotten himself in shape. So his discipline and mental is there. What is with all this, so-called tough guy stuff on here? Why you're not leading that example? So that lets me to know that the old Ray J Davis is still somewhere there, or it was planned, because the old Ray J Davis is not there. So the only explanation for him to even bring JEEZY's partner up on stage is the fact that he himself planned it, and he's a plant. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I think I confused myself. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to get that out, like, hold up. That only explained that the clone did that because he's not the old Ray J Davis, the gangster. Ray J Davis was throwing people out of cars, no show on the courts. Man, and here's the thing. People always ask me, why do they clone the celebrity? So you get people who are in the brotherhood, right? Trained, well, mind methodical people. They follow the rules. They go through the teachings, but their egos get in the way. They go undercover and really embrace that persona, or sometimes the way how the powers that be, they get I feel like some people are targeted individuals, meaning they put their families through strict in certain ways and I'm getting kind of deep, but put kind of spells on these people, and that they will make it to where the child goes through these certain issues to lead them right into their hands. You know what I'm saying? So all in all, Gucci was a person, or Ray J Davis was a person who I feel lived a regular life, got into the brotherhood, got his training, but he still was a regular person where he snapped and went kind of cuckoo. They clone the people when the person goes cuckoo and they can't control them anymore. All right. Gucci was, I remember right before he went to jail, Gucci was talking about how him and Nicki had situations, how him and Waka had situations. He aired out the whole entire industry. Then he put out an apology. Then he went to jail and left for a long time. So when he left, he came back as a different person. He was not being controlled. He was uncontrollable there. And Gucci was too tall. He was too big. And he was still that street persona got to him when he had to enact that character. Because reason why I'm saying this about Raydrick is the fact that I do know that he was a very smart person by learning the history of him. You know what I'm saying? If you learn that Gucci was I think he went to college as well. So a lot of these celebrities are really just educated people playing dumb. And I really think he got to that persona and he just embraced it. You know what I'm saying? Already, and still having that as a person in him, because he wouldn't have got picked for that if he wasn't that as well. So he started fighting the powers that be, airing out stuff, and all this trauma these people go through, the MK Ultra stuff, makes the celebrity crack. So the celebrity cracked, and I feel like that's what happened with Gucci, and that is why they cloned the celebrity. Well, let's put somebody in place of him, because the character Gucci Mane still has power. He still has influence. Look how many rappers have lost their lives or gotten into situations who are under him and who are associated with him. These rappers be like, it's almost like a pyramid scheme. You got the main rapper Gucci Mane, and he has the guys up under him, and these guys up under him, they're all rapping about negativity. And these guys end up getting in situations to where, you know, they causing more harm to people, you know what I'm saying? And causing more issues to people, you know what I mean? So, and it continues on. So now they're all putting out negativity. Gucci has the influence. People are going to just come to him. He's walking clientele. People are just going to come to him because he's rich and he has name and status. Songs with Usher and stuff like that. And I don't know why I chose Usher, but still, it's still status. So they put that celebrity there just so they can have them still do stuff. So the character Gucci Mane has a lot of influence, so they kept him alive and got rid of Rachel Davis because he just was uncontrollable. Too big, his gangster persona got to him too much. He was way uncontrollable, you know what I'm saying, getting online and stuff like that. And then we just had to put him down the hard way, you know what I'm saying? And people don't know that Rachel Davis is the reason why I really started thinking rappers was, you know, down with them boys. Think about it. Gucci was doing stuff every week and was getting out of jail all the time. Gucci was getting out of jail his entire career. His entire career, Rachel was getting out of jail. Every time, I'm like, something don't seem right. Why is he always getting out? And I'm like, you know what? He's down with them boys. And then when I seen Rachel get the ice cream tat, I'm like, okay, that's really letting me know he snapped. He really had to go out because you have to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? And the ice cream still, Gucci was the only person I know who got guys out here with that. You see a lot of people with that ice cream tat. I was such a Gucci Mane fan. I was about to get my ice cream tat, but I was just over tattoos. I only got 5, and I'm like, I don't even care about tattoos. I feel like they're just overrated, and I think people are just doing way too much with them now. If people will go back to rocking their regular skin, I probably would get it, but at this time, I'm just over it. And I'm like, nah, I ain't got them in 10 years, so. We can talk about tattoos another day, man, you know what I mean? But I do believe that when Rachel got the ice cream tat, he fell off his wagon, and he was under MK Ultra. But all in all, sum up the video, Gucci Mane, I do think he planned that, talk about Gucci's homeboy. I do think the verses was staged. I do think this is one big character, and JEEZY and Gucci Mane are both down with the boys. But see, JEEZY's just a good boy. JEEZY's been CIA since he was messing with BMF. JEEZY's a good boy. Look, he has a child that's gender fluid. You think Rachel Davis is going to do that? Y'all seen the picture of the clone Gucci with the flower to his face? Rachel Davis would have never done that. Never. This is not the real Gucci. JEEZY's a good old boy. That's why he's able to live. He hasn't been cloned, and he's still able to do the verses and get money. You know what I'm saying? That whole entire JEEZY and Gucci Mane's beef was planned. It's not even a real beef. The dude that got harmed, who lost his life in the post that got sent by JEEZY, he was just a sacrifice for him, for real. Honestly, look how big and much money these guys have made. You have to have bloodshed to make it, all right? So I ain't gonna talk y'all heads off no more. I gotta get out of here, man, but I really enjoyed making this video. Let me know if y'all want me to do some more blogs like this. And remember, there's nothing wrong with taking a break out your day just for to relieve your mind, but don't let this stuff consume you. Only use celebrities for entertainment when you wanna take a break from reality. When reality snaps back in, understand these people do not have our best interests, and they're only here to keep you away from achieving your goals. It's the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Y'all be blessed, y'all be safe. I'm out. And if y'all see me do this out the video, I'm just making sure